Think about the sun for a moment. It is so massive that more than 1 million Earths could fit inside it. It provides all the energy that sustains life on our planet and is the undisputed king of our solar system. But if you ask an astronomer, they will tell you something that sounds almost insulting. Our massive, glowing sun is actually classified as a dwarf star, specifically a yellow dwarf. How can something so incredibly large be called a dwarf? Today, we are going to unravel this cosmic mystery and find out why the sun's name doesn't seem to match its size. To understand this, we first need to look at how scientists classify stars. Astronomers use something called the Hertzsprung-Russell diagram, which maps stars based on their temperature and brightness. Most stars, including our sun, fall into a category called the main sequence. In the early 20th century, astronomer Ejner Hertzsprung noticed that stars in this main category were significantly smaller than the giant and supergiant stars he was observing. To create a clear distinction, he began calling these main sequence stars dwarfs. The term dwarf in astronomy doesn't mean the star is tiny in a universal sense. It simply means it is a normal, stable star in the prime of its life. Our sun is a G-type main sequence star. Because it glows yellow-white, it is popularly called a yellow dwarf. Compared to the truly massive stars in the universe, the sun really does look like a dwarf. For example, a red supergiant star like Betelgeuse is about 700 times larger than our sun. If Betelgeuse were placed in the center of our solar system, it would swallow up Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, and even reach the orbit of Jupiter. However, there is a bit of a twist. While the sun is a dwarf compared to the giants, it is actually much larger than the majority of stars in our Milky Way galaxy. About 75% of the stars in our galaxy are red dwarfs, which are much smaller, cooler, and dimmer than our sun. In fact, our sun is in the top 10% of stars in the galaxy by mass. So, while it carries the label of a dwarf, it is actually a bit of a heavyweight when compared to its most common neighbors. The dwarf label is also important because it tells us about the sun's future. Right now, the sun is stable because it is fusing hydrogen into helium in its core. But in about 5 billion years, it will run out of hydrogen. When that happens, it will stop being a dwarf. It will expand into a red giant, becoming so large that it will likely consume the inner planets, including Earth. Eventually, it will shed its outer layers and shrink down into a white dwarf, which is a dense, dead core about the size of the Earth. So, the next time you look up at the sun, remember that dwarf is just a title based on its stage in life and its comparison to the monsters of the deep universe. It might be a dwarf in the eyes of a telescope, but for us, it is the perfect size to keep our world alive. It is a stable, middle-aged star that is doing exactly what it needs to do. If you enjoyed this journey through the stars, please hit the like button and share this video with your fellow space lovers. Do you think the sun deserves a better name than yellow dwarf? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more amazing facts about our universe. Thanks for watching.